Hello everyone, this is the inaugural episode of the game Conquerors Top 100 Games. I'm Riley Monson.
I'm Ryan Davis.
And I'm Dan Rajevich.
And we're excited for you to join us in this. I'm going to be your host in this first episode. We're picking one of my very favorite platformers, none other than Super Meat Boy. We've got Dan on the sticks over here. Dan, you've never played this, right?
Nope.
Alright, so this is going to be an adventure.
I've heard it's really hard.
It gets kind of challenging. Now you're playing, this is the very first world.
Okay.
So I lost my save when I switched computers. So you can, all the red ones are the ones that I already went through. So you can choose wherever you want to go. I'd choose Meat Boy, personally. Ryan, have you ever played this one?
No, I haven't.
What
I've never even really seen it before, so this is new for both of us.
So,
can I jump? Oh shit!
It's got some pretty gruesome deaths, I see.
So, I'm not actually going to tell you what to do. I'm going to let you figure this out, which is kind of funny because you skipped all the, tutorial.
I don't need a tutorial.
We're the game conquerors. That's what we do. We conquer games
Oh,
without
okay,
tutorials.
Oh. Alright, so I gotta...
Oh, nice.
There we go. Check that out.
Oh, dear.
One thing, if you hold the right trigger, it makes you move faster and makes you jump farther. So it's all about combining
Okay, so
those things.
So I gotta right trigger it. Oh! Get up there. Alright.
So this is game 100 on our list. So Riley, what did you like about this game to make it onto our list?
So, how on earth do I...
So those blocks in the middle there, I'll answer your question in a second here, Ryan, but those blocks in the middle there, they're sand, so when you first touch them, they dissipate, and so you have to touch them once, and then jump back around and touch the next row, and then jump
Oh my
through.
gosh. Alright, okay. I got
So,
You're good at dying.
I'm trying to make
We've
some
established
ground
that.
beef. Oh.
So one of the things I love about this game, my very first gaming recollections that I have is Super Mario Land, or Super Mario World. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I said that wrong. And so
Yes. Oh. Crap. Alright, okay.
sorry, this is pretty distracting.
I see how that works now.
And I think this is the first time for many of us for recording. But so I have a really soft spot in my heart for 2D platformers. And this one for me found the perfect balance. The controls are superbly tight. You kind of always go where you control him. It's not necessarily where you want to go, but the controls are fantastic.
Get up there!
I think the sense of humor is hysterical.
So it's absolutely not the game's fault that Dan keeps dying. It's totally Dan's fault.
Oh, it's absolutely 100% Dan's fault.
That's good to know.
It does have.
There we go. Alright.
It is known for being just brutally hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at the level design. It's kind of meant to destroy you.
It looks like it's designed to kill you.
And this is World 1. And one of the fun things about this game is
so
that...
World 1's like the hardest world, right?
That's usually how games work.
Yeah, exactly.
In my experience.
And so one of the fun things is this game has got, I don't know how many hundreds of levels. I haven't beaten all of them. But once you get through all of the normal levels, then you unlock the Dark World, which is just sadistic beyond belief.
So you unlock the Dark World, is that?
Yeah.
It's like Panda Express.
Pretty much exactly like Panda Express, actually.
Do you get orange chicken if you beat the game?
I think you get the Shanghai steak, actually.
Oh, yes.
And you don't have to pay the extra.
Oh!
You get bragging rights. That's about it.
Alright, let's do the next level.
But yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
fantastic.
I gotta beat these other ones before I go.
I think so.
Or do I just have to get 17?
You have to get 17
Okay.
to move on.
So if you suck, you don't have to beat every single one.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to beat every single one, right?
Oh, thanks.
Well, and it does tap into there's a time gate on each level for how fast you have to beat it to get a good score on it. which anybody who's played this game before and is watching Dan right now will know that he didn't even come close to on that last one.
I like to take my time. Saint Sonic.
But yeah, that's why the
What? I don't want to do this one again.
Oh, just press start.
Alright.
Just jump into
And
that blade.
Just go exit to map.
So I really like the visuals of this game. It's really kind of got a charming quality to it, I think.
Looks like my math notebook.
You realize you can go play the boss now.
Oh, there's bosses?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try and beat this level and then do the boss.
So one of the funny things to notice, we'll see it on the boss. When you beat the boss, don't press A right away, because there's this just fantastic vignette at the end that chronicles your journey to beating that level.
Cool.
And it's awesome. So go ahead and press A now, obviously.
Alright,
Yeah, go over to the boss.
So, is this like a character? Oh my gosh.
It's kind of a clever boss for a game full
It's
of
like
blades.
a Star Wars chicken walker.
With the chainsaw.
Yeah. Oh! Get through. Alright.
It's a mix
And
of
remember, you can hold the right trigger to dash.
it's a mix of a chicken walker and a lancer from Gears of War.
See, the first time I saw it, I thought Resident Evil 4. Just immediately.
Which
the
enemy?
chainsaw guys.
The chainsaw guy?
Yeah, that chainsaw just... I don't know.
Which version of Resident Evil 4 were you playing?
It was what eventually became Resident Evil 6. Because that game makes no sense.
I like the...
The music's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's
I
a very good
freaking
soundtrack.
love it.
Nice, well done.
And definitely one of the most satisfying things is like once you learn a level
Oh, crap.
through just dying over and over, you can run it in like a second. So it's this huge trial and error thing.
Those like little squirrels? What are those?
I don't know.
They're just
I
running
think
into
it's
the
a- they just ran into the thing.
saw blade.
That's
though.
what squirrels normally do. Just run right into things that'll kill them.
Just like cows. That's why we have beef burgers.
So we don't kill the cows.
They just walk right into the blades for us. That's how it's
They
done.
they walk up
Have
to
you ever been to a butchery before? That's
They
how it works.
walk into the slaughterhouse.
Willingly.
Wow.
They love to be burgers.
With a little bit of a prod.
So I'm starting to
My
realize
timing is pretty bad.
how difficult it is to talk while someone else is playing this.
Yeah.
And it must be even harder for you, Dan, to try to talk while playing.
My face probably looks like it's falling off because I think my mouth is just open. Like, just trying to do
You
this.
do look kind of spazzed out.
Oh, crap. Alright.
There you go. I've noticed every time I compliment you on your progress, you seem to die immediately
Yeah, shut
afterwards.
up.
Maybe I'll stop. So are the squirrels getting scared when you come by? Is that what's going
Yes,
on?
and then they die in the razor blades
Right
with
on.
little splats.
I support that.
So who made this game?
This is Team
It's
Meat.
some indie.
Yeah, they've become quite the indie darlings. Since the release of this, they did The Binding of Isaac, which has gone on to probably be even bigger than this one. Though
Oh crap!
I prefer this game. And they've got a new one coming out that centers on an old woman with a bunch of cats. I don't know.
Cat Lady Catastrophe. Woo! Scare off children with weird comments and smoking, right?
Her flat just has that old grandma reek that you're like, oh gosh. I swear that's like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't say that if this is going to go online. Never mind.
No, I think you should say it.
I was going to say, I think that's my, the biggest hang up I have with old people is just the smell. It's just,
Wow.
Their offensive odor.
there's just this distinctive smell that's like, Grandma, I love you, but really.
I hope that like when you're old and have grandkids, that they tell you that.
Oh.
So we'll probably have grandkids. I have a son. He's like 8 months old, And Riley's wife is expecting right now, which is cool.
Yeah.
So, and Ryan
is not having
is
kids
not
anytime
having-
in the
yeah.
foreseeable future, so I'm
But
I'm on the right track.
You
here.
know, like unexpected things happen. So
So maybe we should pass the controller off to Riley here, so we can actually see the end of this
I
level.
want to do this now.
Isn't it? It totally like. I think one of the best things about this is that the respawn is instantaneous. Like, if you die really close to the beginning, you can actually see your corpse continuing to die while you respawn. And so it alleviates a lot of that frustration of staring at a loading screen or whatever. And since the levels are so small, you can, once you figure them out, it's like, I got
You
it.
can't duck. I don't know why I thought I could duck. I like how the first time I went through those blades, I just ran through them like without thinking about it, and now I can't even get past them. All right, there we go.
I think this is the furthest we've been so
Okay,
far.
jump back. There we go.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. Do that.
All right, so do not press A.
Okay.
First of all, because Dr. Fetus is hilarious.
Dr. Fetus.
Yeah.
Oh, he stole your girl.
He's like a red marshmallow.
Yeah. It's totally that, like, the princess is in another castle thing. Where at the end of each world, he steals the girl again.
Look at all this dead animals.
That's pretty morbid.
Gosh.
Does this remind anyone else of Happy Tree Friends at all?
I don't know what
Do you
that
know what
is.
Happy Tree? Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, not quite as grotesque.
Dude, like-
but
And Peter is worried right now. Whoa! So Peter is worried about like whaling in Assassin's Creed 4, and this is like on the market. Like, does anyone else like see the irony in that?
I'm more than picking it up.
Yeah, like whaling, historical fact, Super Meat Boy, squirrel genocide.
Senselessly killing squirrels.
Yeah.
Let's face it, nobody cares if squirrels die, not even PETA. Squirrels are just annoying.
Alright, so I'm assuming that touching that stuff is gonna kill me.
Yes.
Alright.
So how many worlds are there in this game?
Oh gosh.
Oh, did you see that?
I
Yeah,
can't
that's
even
right.
count that high.
That was like the first try. It was awesome.
I mean, one of the.
Oh,
a Triforce on
look
this
at that! That stupid pipe. I thought I could stand on that pipe. That's such a lie. I bet they put that in deliberately, like when they're making the game. Oh, it'd be really funny if we put this pipe in, and then people jump down on it thinking they're being safe, and then they just die. Oh crap! All right, let's get in. So it's kind of weird if you hold A, it jumps further. So you have to like know like how long to. I didn't think I hit that. How long to hold A for to get the right jump.
So you were saying something about grandkids before, and then you got distracted by the fact that you had killed the boss.
I was just saying, like, I hope your grandkids say nasty things to you when you're old.
I'm sure they will.
They'll probably make fun of you while you're not there.
Absolutely.
Ow.
But I think to make sure that they don't make fun of my smell, I'll like bathe in cologne or something.
That's not good
that
either.
usually helps, yeah.
That's not good either.
Or I'll go. So I was in San Francisco a little while
Oh,
ago.
that's it. Again.
I was
red
in San
herring.
Francisco a week ago, and
Do you think you could just like cheat? Oh,
Yes,
I think
you
you
can.
okay. Let's do
I
it.
think you've been doing this wrong the whole time.
Oh,
But
I think you've been doing it wrong the whole time. Okay.
I found there's this stall of like all these bath salts, and half of them made complete sense to me. Like,
Stay away from the bath salts, kids.
that's true.
Try those at home.
Moral of the story: do not try those at
They'll
home.
turn you into a zombie.
And you will eat people's faces off.
Just ask the Florida dude.
But yeah, all of the scents that were like for the bath salts made complete sense. There was like tropical rain or, you know, strawberry. And then there was oatmeal. I was like, seriously? Like,
I wouldn't mind smelling like oatmeal. That was pretty good.
It make me hungry. I'd be so hungry all day.
Did they have? Like,
I smell like oatmeal. Like, what the heck?
Did they have like different flavors of oatmeal? Yeah, with cinnamon apple.
Oh no! It was just oatmeal. It wasn't like
just your standard
golden oatmeal. It was like oats. Like
So,
nothing redemptive about it whatsoever.
So
just
like
oats.
like horse feed.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, they were missing the barley grass and, you know, and the hay flavors.
Oh, come on. So I think as far as like video game heroes go, this guy's probably the worst. Because
just a chunk of meat.
yeah, because like he's a square, he's got tiny arms, so he can't like save anyone. Having a hard time staying alive himself.
Oh, we missed it.
Yeah. That looks cool.
It's pretty awesome. It's okay, you'll die a ton on this one too.
So you've got, as far as video game heroes go, you've got Lara Croft, who is a piece of meat, and then you've got Meat Boy, who is literally just a piece of meat.
The two of them in a crossover game would be the most epic game ever. I would totally play that.
And now Ryan's wife can't watch this episode.
Okay. It might not be in this one, but you can see the idea. If you let it go, it shows all of your different attempts all at once, and so you see all of your various gory deaths. So you're watching and you're like, yay, there's the one who... Oh.
So when you stack up like 50 deaths in a row, like on
It's
the last one.
hysterical.
So it's like Lemmings.
Yeah.
All
It's
right,
great.
Got it.
So we're about halfway through this episode. What are your thoughts, Dan, on the game?
I like it. It's good. It's good fun. It's an indie game, so it's probably pretty cheap too, right?
Yeah, you can pick this up. I think it's $10 normally, and if you wait for like a Steam sale, I got it for like $2.
Nice.
So.
And is this only available on PC or is it on XBLA? What else?
You know, I think there might be an XBLA version, but don't quote me on that. I only know it for PC. We're playing on PC. It looks like there's Xbox buttons, but that's because we're using a controller. So.
And I mean, if you're like me and never ever pay full price for a game, then just wait for a Steam sale. You know.
Yeah. This one though, I mean, it's cheap enough as is.
Yeah.
And if you really like 2D platformers, I mean, if this is not your kind of game, then absolutely don't pay full price for it.
Yeah.
But if you really like 2D platformers, which I do,
crap.
then
That's gonna suck.
you know, go ahead and support the indie guys, is what I would say. Because heaven knows I'd like to be one of these days. So.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't we all like to be Indiana Jones?
I don't know. After the fourth movie, I don't know if I want to be Indiana Jones at all.
The original trilogy, Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Harrison Ford was still cool.
Hey, he looks pretty cool in the new Enders. Did you see the trailer for the new Enders game?
I haven't.
Have you read those books?
I actually haven't. I was supposed to.
You're missing out, man.
I know. I will read it eventually. It's one of those things.
Oh, Ted.
And I'm sure I would love it too. It's right up my alley. But
it's so good. It's so good. But one of the things is if even if you have no momentum, if you just hold the right trigger, you're gonna go farther.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Woohoo!
I love how he can just stick to walls. Like, it makes no sense at all.
Well, like meat, if you throw it really hard, sticks to walls. So that's probably what they were.
As far as meat lore goes, that's pretty accurate.
Meat lore. They're staying true to the source material. So, on these ones, jump up and be falling down when you come into that draft, and then the momentum will kind of carry you through. So
this is the kind of game where a level could take you 30 minutes, even though it can be done in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. It's one of those that the first time everyone plays it, they're like, oh man, this took me like 40 hours to get through everything, and now I can beat the entire game in, 45
like in one
minutes.
sitting, yeah.
So like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Except not 45 minutes. Like 4 hours. I don't know.
No, yeah, there's definitely something to be said though of a game that's like that it's got that high learning curve, but once you've got it, and it really makes you feel like you've accomplished something and that you've mastered that game or conquered that game, as we are doing here.
I don't know if we're really conquering this game at all.
For things to be conquered, blood must be spilled. All good. But I mean, it's cool because they're always the kind of games that like the speedrun communities, get really into and stuff. Like those games that are difficult, but when you're good at it and know what you're doing, you can essentially like speed run it in one sitting. That's kind of cool. All right, there we go. So is that like a mouse?
No, that's Bandage Girl, your girlfriend.
Oh, so I'm saving my girlfriend. Oh, I see what's happening now. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a good one because you died so many times.
Quit skipping that, man.
What are you trying to say?
It would have been a good one. So this level took me freaking ages to get through. So we'll see if you get it much quicker than I did, which is probable.
I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Oh.
Yeah, looks like trouble. How about did you go right? Is it just...
there's just those weird spiky rubbish heat things.
So I was going the right way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you were going the right way. Generally what happens is there's only one way to go, but then they'll hide like portals to other worlds.
Oh, great. So there's one way to go, but lots of ways to die is...
Yes.
Gosh.
And this is one of those games that, at least for me, if I play for a really long time, my like right pointer finger, what's that called? Is it just your pointer finger?
I think so. Index finger?
Okay. My right index finger comes...
Oh! I didn't think that would happen because it was pointing the other way.
It like comes away hurting because I'm like holding down the right trigger so hard.
Is that a sprint or whatever?
That's the sprint button. Yeah, and after dying on the same level for 50 times, it's like, okay, I've got the first 10 seconds of this memorized. And so you just sprint through it, and then you get to the hard part and die a million more times.
Nice.
Oh, snap.
Let's watch
yeah.
Let's watch all the deaths here.
This thing.
There's only... Oh, there's 3.
That's not as
your
exciting
guys.
as I hoped it would be.
Yeah, just skip this.
Gosh, make your mind up.
So, what do these guys remind you of?
The Pac-Man... No, not Pac-Man.
They remind me of that Pokemon timer, I think.
They totally do.
Is that what you were thinking of?
That's not what I was thinking of. I was actually asking the question because I didn't know what they reminded me of. But they remind me of something. They kind of remind me of Jell-O, but that's not terribly creative.
Most Jell-O usually doesn't have a face.
I don't know, man. You haven't seen what comes out of my fridge.
I was gonna say, how long's the Jell-O been in the fridge?
Exactly.
It's been in there a while. Alright, so I'm assuming this is bad stuff, the red stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks...
Pretty much everything in this wants to kill you.
So that pipe is probably a lie,
Yes.
right? And I can't...
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so let's...
And so help me, if anyone does watch this, which I'd be really surprised if they did, and you make a Portal reference in the comments, I will hunt you down for that.
That joke has been overdone.
And I will kill you.
I resisted the urge, so you must as well.
The joke's been done enough. I used to tell it all the time, but then I took an arrow to the knee.
I hate you so much right now.
Just do that.
So tell me this isn't awesome right here.
No, yeah,
like all of a sudden in silhouette. Like that's so cool.
It's like, where on earth is Carmen Sandiego? You know, like the red and the black.
Yeah.
So, alright, I gotta...
Another piece of meat, by the way.
What?
Ryan's childhood. Oh, turd. Okay.
I'd almost be tempted to ask if you guys had any childhood video game crushes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Bastila Shan, dude, from Knights of the Old Republic.
Seriously?
Oh, dude. She was hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Dan?
Actually, I've never, like, had a video game crush. I've always just, like...
Solid Snake.
That's just sheer respect and desire.
Man crush.
Desire to emulate. That's completely different.
That's what we call a man crush. So, Riley?
Oh, I'm trying to think
Confess.
here.
But, like...
No, this topic was on Game Facts today, so I actually saw
really?
several
it reminds
interesting
you
choices.
came prepared.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Oh man,
That took
I
like
don't know.
what, an hour of work time today? Thinking about your video game crush.
Well, you know, the obvious one is obviously something like Laura Croft, but she was too triangularly.
Yeah, she
For
didn't
me.
look good until
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, exactly.
Tomb Raider 3's not bad looking.
She's still got like Madonna boobs going on. But I don't know.
This is just really awkward now. I'm gonna shut up and play the game. Gosh.
I don't remember her name. The girl from Eternal Darkness was really cool.
The Buffy looking girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that would be it. Anyone who reminded me of Buffy.
Buffy was pretty good.
Yeah. Dude, Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's got to happen. Or did. I have no idea what she looks like nowadays.
You seen Scooby Doo?
That was the pinnacle of
Come on!
Dang it, I was laughing at my own joke.
We'll see with that funny. Okay, maybe it was.
So have you died enough here that we're gonna have an interesting replay at the end?
Yeah, but it's just like the black and white,
That's true. It's not as good.
so it's not gonna be...
The best one, there's one level coming up. Well, maybe not coming up.
So speaking of these death things, did you ever like play Lemmings and just deliberately kill all your lemmings to
That's
see
the
like the
only
funny
way to
replay?
play
You know,
Lemmings.
like you build a bridge or something and just take like a really super important piece out, and they just like all die.
That and then my favorite game where you just had to screw with people was Sims.
Oh yeah.
I never owned Sims. I didn't like playing Sims, but the best part about Sims was, you know, putting your guy
crap.
in the bathroom, removing the door,
Yeah.
and just watching him starve to death.
No, yeah. We used to play Sims a lot, me and my sisters, and I don't remember why, but for some reason there would be times when you wanted to kill somebody in your family, you just wanted to get rid of them. So we would just build like a fence outside, just like walk them in and then close off the fence and leave them there to starve to death for like 3 days.
Wait, and this was with members of your family?
Yeah.
There's something seriously wrong with you, man.
Totally morbid, but they had to die for some reason, for some goal that we had.
That's messed up. So Sims is another.
So would you name them after real people, like in your family? You're like, this is my sister Trisha, and she's going in the fence.
This was before I went to that psychologist and
Oh, okay.
worked out my problems.
So Sims is another one of those games that I had lots of friends that really liked it, but I just never got into it myself.
It fills me with such glee to watch so many guys explode on screen.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool one.
All right, we are nearing the 30-minute mark, and turns out I don't think we were as funny as we thought we would be. So
let us know what you think, if you think this is worth our time to keep doing, or if we should just
I'm
shut up
just
and get
doing-
off YouTube.
I'm just doing it to play games. I don't care if people like it or not.
yeah, so actually, forget everything Ryan just said, because audience, we don't give a crap about you. Turns out, we just want an excuse to play games.
Well, that was mean.
I think this being my choice for game might be revealing about my character. You know, I mean, you get to watch your hero die 100 horrible deaths. So, but anyways, this is the game Conquerors. Again, I'm Riley Monson. Over here.
I'm Ryan Davis.
Dan Rajevich.
And next week we're gonna put up our number 99 choice. So hope you enjoy it.